guys, I'm ausflightsimmer. Welcome to the stream and let's jump into the cockpit. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. Mr. Cameron B, I don't have the sim sounds turned on yet, so none of that's gonna work. But how's everybody doing? Chrissy was good. It's gone. We're moving on to New Year's and then on to 2024, but I hope you guys are good. Mr. Icelandic Warrior, I haven't flown this thing since they come out when they did the Reno Air Races thing, so I've got no idea. I'd be a terrible person to learn off, and a lot of them are all slightly different. I've got every TEXAN that they made available, and they're all slightly different, so I'll probably make a mess of it. So yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. I was kind of hoping that I Builds would have the A300 out, considering I'm not on their creators list, so I didn't get sent copies. I was hoping I was going to be able to stream that, but it's not going to be out until before the weekend. So we're doing TEXAN tonight, so, and going to Reno. And we're going to the poor man's casino town. I think Conti is what it is. Mr. Michael from Canberra, what's going on? And welcome to the stream. Tutti is in the, I think he's in a turboprop there, revving his engine. Mr. Captain Fozzie, what's going on? Rust, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, Mr. Icelandic Warrior, which I said hello to before. I hope all you fellas and ladies had a great Chrissy. Mark, what's going on? It's Glenn Fitzpatrick. What's going on? The flight plane that spawns me onto the gravel cross runway with all the trees all over it. Does it? When I do the flight plan, I don't choose a parking spot. So you can always then go and choose your parking spot in the sim or slew or whatever you want to do. So yeah. Zenon, what's going on? Welcome, Mr. 717 fan. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Mr. Benny Big Bucks doesn't give about F's about any virtual flight sim. How are you, Mr. Benny Bigux? Mr. Delta Tango Marcus says hello all. Welcome, Marcus. What's going on? Bubba Braun, what's going on, Bubba? Hope you're doing well. Hey guys, I haven't played. I think the guys have picked that up. Joan is here and Matt is here. Exclamation mark multiplayer. Watch that quick video. Exclamation mark server will let you know what server we're on, and exclamation mark flight plan will let you know what airports. You do those three, you're dreaming. You're dreaming along. You're doing well. Blind Hellfish, what's going on? And V Rock, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Willie VR got a new puppy dog by the sounds of it. Very, very good. You have to send a photo for Willie. Who else is lurking about? Mr. William Kelly, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. How's Flight Simmer in the club? Don't you forget about it. Don't you forget about it. Beto's here. Mr. Joseph's Jelly is here. Welcome to the stream. I'm going to skim down the bottom. Did I say hello to Cameron before? Not sure. Conti, the man, the myth, the legend. Some may say he eats virtual planes for a living. Mr. Brett Plays is here. Ryan Fox is here. That train guy is here as well. I hope you guys are doing well. And if I missed anybody, tough titties. You'll get over it. You'll be fine. It's, you know, it's a middle-aged fat man talking about virtual planes and a virtual sim. I'm sure you'll get over it. And he wears glasses too, so, you know. Anyways, let's do this for here. I got to the National Bowling Stadium. What? Go to the National Bowling Stadium, 78 lanes. Is that in Reno? Is it? A big-ass bowling alley. Do one of these. Let's turn some desktop sounds for you all. It is, okay. Sounds exciting. The B is your name is the initial. Wait, was Shane talking about me at middle-aged? No, I wasn't, Brett. It's not always about you, Brett. It's not always about you. I wasn't speaking about you at all. I was taking the piss out of myself. Go see Roy Munson. Who's Roy Munson? Don't even know who that is. But look at this. We are in the TEXAN. I switched planes because this one's got a GPS, but I still will be hand flying it all night. So, because they don't have autopilots, these things. Cameron Combs. Contest, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Great starting airport. I did slew over here. I did. I slewed over here because Tootie's engines were too loud, so I had to slew over here. So, yes. Fraser, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I've got no idea how to really fly this thing because I haven't flown it for ages. So, but I'm pretty sure we'll work it out. The only thing, does anybody know what the shortcut key is for your to unlock your tail wheel? It's probably the Did you get that? I can't believe I'm yawning already. So Control W. Is it W? All right, let's I'll get it started first, and then we'll figure that out. Yeah, figure that out. But today's flying is don't start that. What do you mean don't start that? Yawning? That's interesting, because normally those marks are no fly zones, but we're going to basically go down here. I can't remember what these airport names are, but up to Reno there anyway. So we've got some mountain flying, we've got some desert flying, some lake flying, all built into one. So you got me with that yawn. I'm sorry, I am a little bit tired myself, but the show must go on, and I'll probably get a caffeinated drink a little bit later. So yes. But apologies for starting the yawns. All right, let's see if I can remember how to actually fly this thing. How long will this flight take? Probably a couple of hours, give or take, because we're going to land and all that sort of stuff like that. So, yeah, a couple of hours, give or take. So, let's see if we can figure out how to start this thing. Battery master will go on. Nav lights. Some of these aren't actually working. Some of these don't work. So that's what we need to find out, what's actually working and what's not working. That's the engine primer. Pop that a few times. Your pump. Alright, so it's on the left. And we can start this thing, hey? It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Not looking good at all. Have I got this to shut off mode? That's off. That should be on. Have we actually got any fuel in this silly thing? Have we got any fuel in this silly thing? Yeah, it's got plenty of fuel. Look at all these different tanks it's meant to have. Alright, let's see if we can do this again, shall we? We've got problems. I can't start this thing. Nah. I can't start the goddamn thing. Holy... Oh, no, it's because the mags aren't on. Jesus Louise, it's never going to start without the mags on. You watch this. This thing will just start up straight away now. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Got the mags on, mate? No, mate. Got no mags on. I'm going to have to turn up the sounds because I don't think you guys can hear the inside of this thing, hey? Alright, let's turn some sounds up here. Get rid of the jazz music for a second here. Yes, we didn't have the mags on. You know, nothing to fire up the engines. It's low, yeah, I can see it's low. Up a little bit more. This is she's a soft plane, noise wise anyway. Is it okay to play the P51? Yeah, Adam, no worries. That should do, sort of. All right, low pressure there. Cool. All right, trying to remember how to fly this thing. Where's the avionics switch? There we go. Cool. Wait for things to turn on here. There we go. Keep the RPM about 1500. Watch the oils and the T's and P's warm up. Cool. Happy days. Like these things have hardly got any system coding in them anyway, so they are a Sobo default aircraft, so I don't know even if I can blow up an engine on this thing. We'll have to see. Enter on that. Enter on that. That's VLOC, which we don't have any autopilot on this thing anyway. It's not on, that's not on. Fuel, that doesn't light. Strobes do light work. So half of these other switches don't even, they're just there. So very, very, very basic stuff. Landing lights can go on. Landing lights work? They do. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. I was just cranking it with no mags, just a primer. Absolutely. How did you guess that? How did you guess that? Yeah, I don't normally fly this sort of stuff, but we are going to give it a bit of a crack today, just for a bit of fun. So, right, I'm going to see if I can turn this thing. All right, someone said W. Might be Control W. This thing's got differential brakes though, hasn't it? Because the wheels turn it. Has this thing got differential brakes? If it turns, it just doesn't turn very quickly though. We'll just take our time, shall we? As long as we can get it straight down the runway, that's all we need it. I think. Lovely little strip. I think this is default. This is, I don't know if I actually own this or if it's default. I think it's default. Or it's like handcrafted sort of scenario. All right, so put notch flaps down. Or doesn't a TEXAN have flaps? Nah, it's got no flaps. Doesn't these things have flaps? Obviously not. I thought they did. All right, we're going to go for it then. Since we got no flaps. There we go. Oh, good. This is awesome. This is great. Sim stutters. There we go. We're in the air. Gears going up. This thing's got a bit of speed in it, hasn't it? How long would this flight take? Probably a couple of hours, give or take. I don't know. We're just messing around, just having a little bit of fun. Michael, what's going on? We had a nice Christmas. It was very hot and humid up this way, and it was a bit of a quiet one with the family, which was good. But yeah, you couldn't do much because it was so humid. So humid. But yeah, we're just going to be fooling around with this today. You get hit by storms. We got hit by storms, but not really bad where we are. Sort of lucky. Getting the feel for it for a little bit here. Working out the cobwebs here. Don't forget the HUDs. We won't be doing any HUDs on this one, Mr. Foz. Just messing around with the rudder at the moment. Just getting the feel for it. All right, I think we're good to go. All right, let's see where we're going here. We've got to go the opposite way, do we? Are we flying over the mountains straight away? We are. All right, let's get some altitude then. Big Jack, I'm using a stick today because this thing flies by a stick, so I thought I'd use a stick. Turn these landing lights off because I don't think I'm gonna need them. Just leaning out a little bit because we are starting off pretty high. Yeah, using a stick because this thing has a stick. Gonna get out of here. All right, let's go. They're gonna be hand flying the whole way because there's no autopilot on this thing. We need to make sure that we've trimmed out pretty good, and we need to turn this guy on. This will be in trouble. What she does. She does. Now the flappy roonies are up. Now I gotta retrim. Makes so much sense. It does. Thank you very much for that, Mr. William. We should have some nice, lovely views during the flight today, as we just muck around in the sim. Sorry you had a bad internet connection. There's no need to apologize for that. Not at all. Just getting some altitude. Oh, look at that. Look at that 480p texture work there. 480p. Look at that. That's great texture work there. Absolutely. Look at that. That is so fine. Finely detailed 480p texture work just there. Great. Looks like something that Aeroplane Heaven would do. Thank you, Mr. Willie. How's the new pooch going, mate? The new pooch going? But if anybody hasn't seen these Texans were part of the Reno Air Races package where I was silly enough to buy every single one of them. Because I thought that the Reno Air Racing package would actually have some sort of life longer than 6 months, but it didn't. It died in the backside pretty quickly. Well, I have all these Texans and stuff in the sim and none to race them, so. Mr. Captain Cookie, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, my friend. G'day, g'day, g'day. Is this autopilot actually, sorry, is this, that's interesting. It says I'm going away, but yet it says I'm tracking towards. That's very interesting. Why this one's not working. Very interesting that they don't work in here. Alright. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to visually just fly according to the map along this ridge here, and that should put us on track. Yeah, I'm following the GPS that's leading me astray. The GPS is not working in this thing. It's like back to front. Martin, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Very strange. That's right, we can visually fly it. And we'll just fly it down here and then we'll line up with everybody else. Who was that just flew by? That was a wildcat. That looked like a wildcat, the corner out of my eye. So guys, I want to hear. So we just had Christmas. What, if you got any, let us know what Flight Sim Christmas gifts that you got. I would love to know what everybody picked up, what they got for Chrissy. When it comes to flight sim or PC stuff anyway. All right, let's lean this thing out a little bit. Yeah, they're all the planes are slightly different, Brett. But this one here says I'm actually flying away from the track, which is super weird. Any bills Dubai? Yes, I picked that up as well. It's the only thing I picked up over the Christmas period, to be honest. Mr. Fozzie Bear got a 1 terabyte SSD and a Turtle Beach headset. Oh, nice. $55 Steam gift voucher I could use in the Sim Marketplace. Adam, fly whatever you want. It's fine. Just as long as you're not flying from my cockpit, I've got no problem with that whatsoever. All right, so what I'm sort of leaning to is in this GPS, it's just got the plane back to front. It's going to follow the GPS, but the plane logo is back to front. What is up, you? Yeah, you were doing heaps of giveaways for your Christmas stream, Conti. I didn't say hello, but I popped in there for a little bit. It was a busy morning, obviously, for us, like many people. But I did pop in and had a bit of a gander of what you're doing. But I did say hello. Ooh, I'm sorry, everybody. I was a lurker, absolutely. Didn't pick the number 69 Texan. Well, 69's not my favorite number. Contrary of what you guys may believe. But yes, this thing is as useless as a, I won't say that. I won't say that, there's kids around. But we're going to Kilo Golf. I think it's Kilo Golf Alpha Bravo is the first little airstrip we're actually going to. A screen door on a submarine. Yes, absolutely. We'll take that, Conti. We'll take that one for sure. Yes, well, that's why I decided to deploy a visual flight plan. So we're doing big picture, little picture, Bubba. I just didn't explain what I was doing. I just said I'll fly along here. But we're actually doing big picture, little picture. And I sent my email off to book my flights to get back in the sky in January. So I did that today, so very excited. Fancy following the road? We could be following the road. It's going off these mountains and stuff here, so. The other thing I could just do is turn that way and follow the crowd. We could do that too. But these things are pretty good. You can trim it out and it's not too bad. And it will pretty much dead reckon itself there, so. One of these things was used as a trainer back in the day. I'm the leader. Well, everybody's got in front of me because I was flying the wrong direction. Just follow Beto. Good luck to us all. Good luck to us all. He'll take us to the City of Lights. He will. But yeah, I was a little bit disappointed with the whole Reno thing. But anyways, it is what it is. So when it comes to 72 people in the stream, we got one SSD and at Dubai Airport for Christmas. That was a pretty lackluster flight sim Christmas. And crash the desktops. We've had many of those over Christmas, that's for sure. We've got a Tobii eye tracker. Do you like the Tobii eye tracker? I haven't used mine for ages because I can't get it to stick to the TV. Don't get prezzies. Well, you've been buying prezzies yourself all year round, Mr. Beto. Mr. Inspector, what's going on? You got fishing stuff? Yeah, well, I can't say any. I didn't get any flight sim stuff, but I didn't ask for any flight sim stuff this year, so. I was kind of hoping that Thrustmaster would have decided to sponsor the channel and throw us some Boeing jokes, but you know, I can only dream. It would be nice, Marcus. Absolutely, it would be nice in VR. Very simple and easy to fly. Be just cruising, and you've got a lot of the visuals outside the window. Lots to see. Lots to see. Who's planning on picking up the Boeing 300-600R that's going to get released by any builds before the end of the weekend? Who's planning on picking that up? It's looking pretty good, actually. Quite a lot more detailed than the Boeing 310. Oh, look at that. Look at the shadows, and you can see the cockpit frame on the wing. Marcus says, yes, Bubba will be. Absolutely. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. On the fence, but thinking about it. I bet you Conti picks it up. It's sort of up your alley with a big bucket of bolts airliner, Conti. I know you love character when it comes to your planes. So it sort of seems up your alley. It's full of steam gauges, so that's up my alley. Delta Tango says, I'll take this moment to say thank you for the F28 received in the giveaway, and you are welcome. Everybody should have their prizes except for what's being shipped at the moment. So people's merch and stuff, obviously, over Christmas takes a while to get to where they need to go. So, but everybody else has their prizes. You're welcome, Delta. Enjoy. You'll have to send us some sim pics. Look at this. We're dead on now. You have to send us some sim pics of you in the F28 flying around. It was, Dan. It was. Hopefully yours was awesome as well. We had a nice casual Christmas. The only thing about Christmas here, it was so humid. So humid, and we spent well, a fair bit of chunk of time outside, and yeah, it was very, 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 very humid. It's been like that. The humidity this year is by far a lot more than the previous couple of years, that's for sure, for summer. The coffee will soon taste much better. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a coffee run on this first airport that we're going to be touching down. I'll tell you what, if I actually had my rudder pedals moved over, they're connected, I could fly this thing just with rudder pedals. I could just fly the whole flight just with rudder pedals. That's how, I wouldn't land, obviously, but... Got warm down here today. We put the aircon on for the first time and maybe in 12 months. Holy dooly. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Evil, what's going on? Hope you're doing well, legend. Welcome to the stream. I'm surprised you guys have got aircons, Brett. Honda generators. Nah, this thing's not sponsored, is it? Listen to that. Reverse cycle, that makes sense. I had an instructor that made us land with only rudder pedals. What were you flying? We're pushing this thing to the max today. I can't say I've landed with only rudder pedals. Well, I generally don't use the stick too much when I'm landing anyway. I try to use as much rudder pedals as possible, but... Gotta run, folks, up the Sparrows. Fart tomorrow. Mr. Conti, before you go, are you streaming tomorrow? I think you've taken a couple of days off, but are you back in the virtual skies tomorrow? You are. All right, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you go and check out my friend Conti. He's the best thing on Twitch since, I don't know. I can't be witty enough at the moment to think of anything, but make sure you go and check him out and ask him if he's got any chips while you're there. Always good streams. Conti flies different types of flights on different types of aircraft, and he's the best thing going around in Twitch when it comes to flight sim, in my opinion. So make sure you go and check him out. Best thing since hot pubs on Twitch. I wouldn't say that. I've watched other hot pub streams and they were better to watch than Conti's, even though his was good. And the only reason why they're better to watch than Conti's because they were actually, we won't go into that either. Yeah, since ausflightsimmer had an itch. Since ausflightsimmer was on Twitch. Long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Wow, just wow. Alright, here comes the first airports. It's quick. Let's get a meter for this airport, if there's actually going to be one. There is one. Overcast at 4. Winds are at 4 knots at 220. So runway 27. It's a crosswind, but there's 2 runways here. A little runway, is it? Or is that a taxiway? I don't know which is which, actually. If we look at the compass, that might help us out. Oh, look at that big thing. Some rudder in and some opposite aileron, and let's make this thing a very dirty Texan. Sink it down a little bit. Advantage, we're just about to hit the first airport. So the first airport. Back off the rudder pedals. Do a bit of a coordinated turn here. Keeping the ball in the middle on the turn. Get ready for some slow flight here. I don't know how to land this thing. Don't know how to land this thing. I'm gonna whack the wheels down already, just to slow us down a little bit more. And coming in hot. So this will be very, very interesting. It bounces. Only for Tasmanian pilots it bounces. Gonna slip it a little bit just to lose a bit of speed here. You'll do fine. Thanks, Chris. See, Chris knows what he's talking about, everybody. How fast is that Texan? We had it up to about 160 knots before. Landed this thing before, but I don't even remember landing. That's how long ago that we flew it. You bounce. Eyes at the end of the runway. And we'll keep flying until she doesn't want to fly anymore. We'll try to do a 3-point landing on it. But geez, she takes a while to bleed off speed. Oh, there she goes. Oh, come on, Oz. Do this properly, eh? She does bounce. Okay, I'll take that back. She's a bouncer. Trying to do a 3-point turn on it, but it just doesn't want to slow down with a ground effect. Because they put, actually, it's probably not the plane. It's probably more the point that they put ground effect on these planes for the RENO stuff, and they probably stuffed it up. My Tasmanian too. No, I remember when I did the news video stuff for this, they put ground effect on these planes to do the RENO thing, and then they didn't touch it after that. So it's probably not done right anyway. That's why it will be bouncing all over the place. Just bought the Learjet from FlightSimmer. I think Conti mentioned that. That only just got released, didn't it? Just a little bit ago. Mr. Late Freemason, welcome to the stream. G'day, g'day, g'day. So this week, ladies and gentlemen, we're having a little bit of a slacky week when it comes to flight simming. We're streaming tonight. We'll be back streaming on Friday and Saturday. And I don't think I'm streaming Sunday this week. And we'll have one video out this week. So, and then once we get back into the new year, we'll be back into our normal scheduling time with some updating to our bits and pieces. But yeah, that's what's happening this week, considering it's New Year's only a few days away. It would be nice if they actually did the canopies that opened up in this, but they don't. Not modeled. So Sobo didn't model anything opening and closing. Oh, that's right. It isn't out yet, is it? Oh, there's the Melviz 310. They also did a bit of an update as well. A lot of, it's interesting this year, a lot of developers actually did roadmaps and updates for the coming year, where last year there wasn't much information out, and there's absolutely tons this year. I'm going to stop just up here and quick time for a coffee break. Then we'll keep flying. I'm going to go down to Kilo Hotel, Tango Hotel, as we're going. Look at that. Look at the dusts. Mr. Cookie there. But yeah, we're just messing around tonight. Hopefully we'll get some Boeing A300 action sometime this week. Which server are you on again? A West USA server. You can always put in exclamation mark server, but I always run the same unless it's down, just so people know where to find us. I'm gonna whack on the brakes, which is somewhere there. And we're going to go and have a quick coffee break. We'll be back in a minute, and then we'll get some more flying happening. Because I don't have any autopilot. I only can do this when I'm on the ground. So we'll be back in a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Ryan. Exclamation mark flight plan, and you can see it in there. Also, you can put in exclamation mark Discord, and we have a live and events section. And I always download the flight plan, the PLM file, into the Discord, so you can put it straight into your flight sim if you wish to do so. Right, be back. Alrighty. Sorry guys, it took a little bit longer than what I thought I was going to take. We are back. Let's take brakes off. I'm not going to worry about switching landing lights on. And we'll just taxi over here and get going. Looks like we've got a few holiday makers in the stream tonight. Looks like Beto's wet the bed. He's already going on to the next airport. Oh, there's a tower there we need to avoid. I think there's already other Texans out on the market, William, from memory. That's not these ones. You'll be going straight to work tomorrow? You are 2 hours behind, Beto. But then again, you get up early for work, I think. Here we go, little victory roll. Back the other way. We fly over the airport. Cool. This thing trimmed up again. Yeah, I think there is a couple of Texans going around in Flight Sim. Here we go. We are bang on, just following the lads there. 50 euros for a flip. Yes. Yes.
Mr. Simmer here is one last voucher for 2023. Here's to a better new year.
Thank you, Evil. Absolutely, my friend. It definitely will be. It definitely will be. I'm very, very, very excited for 2024 and all the things we've got planned for the year. So I appreciate it. Thank you very much for all the support in 2023 and bring on 2024, my friend. We've got a couple streams left and I really appreciate doing that. So we were close, so close. I saw that and I saw 50 and I thought, oh, we're gonna have to do a proper Ausflightsimmer barrel roll, but no, I can't do a flip. It's got to be 50 euro and then it'll be a proper Ausflightsimmer barrel roll, Tony. So if you want to see it, bring it on. But that being said, Evil, thank you very much for all the support. That means heaps. So isn't that Austin, that Flight Simmer guy from Texan? Yeah, yeehaw! Thank you very much, Evil. You've been way too kind and generous over the year, so I appreciate it. Thank you very much, guys. Put some holy doolies in the chat for Mr. Evil. And don't be stingy with the emotes, stingy with the emotes, my friends. Evil, this is for you. Thumbs up, everybody.
Wow, what an incredible year it's been for the community. Thank you to each and every one of you for making me feel a part of it here to 2024. Blue Heart, Globe.
Mr. Lit Freemason, I'll just repeat that one there because I was over talking it.
Wow, what an incredible year it's been for the community. Thank you to each and every one of you for making me feel a part of it here to 2024. Blue Heart, Globe.
Thank you, Evil. Oh, sorry. Thank you, Mr. Elite Freemason. Appreciate it. Thank you very much for the 16 months. And again, Evil, thank you for that as well. Thank you, everybody. Big thanks to everybody for hanging out with us in 2023. We started out strong. We faded in the middle through the year and then tried to bring it back for the later part of the year. So this isn't like you, Shane. You haven't had too many of these non-alcoholic beers, have you? I haven't had any beers Not even, I've been drinking some Bundaberg ginger beer, but what do you mean it's not like me? Yeah, we got some, it's going to be a cool 2020-24. And a new simulator coming out to boo, so... And a lot of new aircraft coming out. It's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun? What do you mean it isn't like me, Phil? That I'm flying one of these? Yeah. Yeah. We got some Christmas spice ginger beer for Christmas, so... Yeah. But thank you very much for the 16 months and everybody that continued their membership throughout the year. I appreciate that. Flying a plane like this, yeah. It's just something a little bit different. A little bit different. We were due to do a GA flight, and I thought, oh, let's do something different. So I did one of these. So you won't see me fly fighter jets and planes in different eras very, very often. Not really my you know, my go-to, but yeah. Brian says, hey Shane, as always, good to see good to see you. Hey Shane, it's always good to see you. Quick question on your thoughts on the new sim that's coming out next year, Brian. I don't have any you can shoot a question through, but bit of a, I'm just looking forward to it. I think it's going to be great. Yes, it will be as buggy as hell to start off with, and I'll spend the first 12 months trying to get it right, but it's going to be good. It's going to have all the things we wanted this sim to have in that sim, so... But nice to see you here on the stream. Aren't they all? Yes. Yeah.
Heard him. You can get us over to runway 30?
Yeah. If you come up here and show me where the throttle is in this
We're like
thing.
pretty much
Starting not to like you.
Pretty much dead on. We're just over to the right a little bit. And that's the new sim for 2026. Words are hards. Words are hards. The hards, are they, Aaron? Yes, and there will be a Microsoft Flight Sim 2028. But will I be doing YouTube in 2028? I don't know. Don't know. Be worth keeping? No. No, I would say this, Brian. If you actually, I'm thinking of saying this. If you don't buy the new sim, Flight Sim 2020 is definitely worth keeping. But if you purchase the new sim, why have 2020 in the sim? Unless you were trying to do comparison settings or something like that. But I wouldn't see a point in keeping 2020 in the sim. No, I'm not repeating that, Glenn. That reminds me, I need to switch tanks. I think the adoption is going to be lower than what I think people imagine it will be. You got the hint. Thank you very much. Yes, I think the adoption is going to be slower than what people think due to this sim being pretty good. So, and if multiplayer works on both this sim and the new sim together, people are going to be a little bit more reluctant to move over. Riz has that Microsoft Flight Simulator 22 and Windows 11. No. 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 Yeah, Evil said, I'll be jumping on launch. I'll be doing the same thing. But if I have to move to Windows 11, I'll be whinging more than a pom in a pub with no beer. So, about that. But anyways. Well, it's time for me to finally get a 40 series card RTX, so I'll do that with the new simmer. There you go. There you go. Got some nice views around here. If you like mountains and deserts. Your honeycomb yoke isn't working. Phil, did you switch it on and switch it off? Oh yeah, I've been using Windows 11 on my laptop for ages. No worries, Brian. My pleasure, my friend. Thank you very much for being a part of it. I appreciate it. So, and a big thank you to you guys in the community for being able to put me in a situation where I was able to do this full time. Even though the first full year of full time didn't turn out the way that I wanted it to, anyways. But you guys have been able to help me do that. So hopefully we can make it bigger and better. Next year for sure, so I appreciate the kind words. Thanks. But this won't be the last stream for the year. We've still got a couple more up our sleeves before New Year's. What day is New Year's Day this year? New Year's Day is Monday, so our first stream in the new year will be on the Wednesday. Yeah. But Mr. Evil, again, thank you very much. And Elite Freemason, thank you for doing that. Appreciate it. But when it comes to Feb, I guess it's going to be hard to exactly know what extra cool features they're going to be putting in the sim exactly. Like, we've got a fair chunk of idea of some of the core stuff, but they'll start building the hype from Feb onwards. Hey, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This thing's a few satellites short of a circuit, but anyways, I don't know what I was trying to say, but that GPS doesn't, it's upside down basically. Like Mr. Squiggle, upside down. Mrs. Jane, upside down. Is on Monday? No, the next live stream is on Friday morning. Friday morning. So we got, actually, no, it's right. I'm in the wrong spot. I'm gonna have to follow the lake bed down, I think. Sorry, the next stream, the most important thing about the year is you're feeling better. Yes. Yeah, we're still not 100% Marcus, but geez, I tell you what, we're a lot better than what we were halfway through the year. That is for sure. Forgot what I was going to say. That's all right. It will probably never come back to me. Probably talking about 2024, but I forgot what I was going to say. Oh no, sorry. We're streaming Friday morning and Saturday morning. And then we've got a news video out. And I can't believe it's the last week into the new year. There is so much news. It is insane. So much news. Developers aren't having much time off over Christmas, that's for sure. Here's the next airport up here to do another embarrassing runway landing. But we'll have some. I don't think we've got an exclamation mark Skippy. Some things you'll see on the streams pretty soon is, like I said, first two things that I'll be mixing up on the streams is the intros. You'll see some stuff changing with that. You'll see some new sound bites come in, and then also we'll be updating the bot and fixing and upgrading the Oz coins. So that's basically a full day's work to get all that done to where I want it to be. So that'll be coming up in the new year. Ground support will be back. We'll actually launch this year, or next year I should say. So I'll be doing an update in early January about that, and which means we can just basically get the ball rolling on that one straight away, because we've been raising, even though I haven't been talking about it, I've still been putting funds away for it. So everybody's donation, so that's going to be super cool. So excited about that. That was the thing I was most excited for last year, and by the time we actually had some funds raised to be able to do something, I got crook, so decided to just put it off. So but yeah, that's gonna be super cool. Thanks for the news updates. Always looking forward to the next one. No worries. I really enjoy doing it, DJ. It's one of my things to do. I've always liked staying up with what developers are doing, what the sim developers doing, what new tech's coming out, what new hardware. I really enjoy it. So I'd be researching and doing it anyway if I wasn't making the vids. So yes, yep. I sent the flight school some details earlier today. So, but they are on holiday, so I'm hoping to get back in the air about halfway through January, because they're pretty booked out. So because they close for like over Christmas and stuff. They never used to, but they do now. What's with this place down here with all this stuff? Just farming land or something? I don't know. It looks weird anyway. Next purchase is going to be my sit stand desk. Yes, Eva, I'm planning on... I've got a few projects I need to do for the flight sim room, but unfortunately I'll have to tackle them one at a time. Missile silos? I don't think so. I'll have to tackle them one at a time due to how much they're going to cost. But a couple of big things is, one is I'm changing the sims over, which I've already got and stuff like that. I'm going to do a stand-up desk, but the main thing that I really want to do is I need to tint the ausflightsimmer window, because I basically have to have it closed up all the time now, and I can't have it open. So I want to be able to get it tinted so I can actually open it up. So there's some of the things. A pink tint? No, not a pink tint. No, just like when you tint, get it professionally tinted and get it done properly. To stop all the it's just the sun through there is crazy, and the next door neighbor's now got solar up there, and it reflects off that straight into the window. So I basically just got to have it closed all the time. It's way too bright. Just sit on 2020 for 6 months, and it just means that I won't be able to bail the fly streams to have you watch. Well, we don't know if they're not going to put them together. So I watched Swiss 0000001's video yesterday. Watched his motion rig video. I have decided I don't need a motion rig sim. One thing is, that's what you guys will see too. I have a motion rig, but I haven't had a chance to put it together. So it was a partnership that I was working with a DOF, so you do notice on some of our videos I've actually got links in there, and I could not put it together due to because I got sick and had surgery and all that sort of stuff like that. So that's one of the things that was put on the back burner. It's basically been sitting in boxes in the living room and sitting out ready to go. So we will be putting a motion cockpit or rig or sim rig together. Do you have room for it? Yeah, I do have room for it. So that's going to be a whole sort of kit and caboodle and different videos together. But yeah, that's just one of many different things that I haven't really talked about, that we just couldn't get going for this year, that we've had to postpone till next year. So it is what it is. So we got stacks of things to do. You're going to put the next level racing seat on? No, I've got a the next level racing seat, yes, probably. Yep. Actually, I'll put the no, not the next level racing seat. I'll put the truck racer seat onto it. I'll probably, because I'll have two cockpits basically. I'll have the motion cockpit and the next level racing in cockpit. So that is the plan. Whether that works out that way, but I'll be streaming me putting the thing together anyway. So and there's a couple of reasons what sort of enticed me to partner with the guys to do that. Is one is because they're like the cheapest motion cockpits going around. So if anybody's thinking about affording to buy one, that's probably what they would look at. The other thing is just something that I want to see, you know, to get something close to real life flying as much as possible. And the other thing is I'm a big guy, so I want to be able to do it from a big guy's point of view. Using the Vario Aero for VR, I can't get it to work on my PC. Tried for 12 months. But yes, I won't go into detail about all the things that we're planning on doing next year because I don't want to make promises and we won't fit them all in. So because the tracking, no, I just couldn't get it to work. Just wouldn't work. Got away with Christmas Eve. Yeah, we did a quick one, Nathan. We did a quick one. Yeah, quick Chrissy Eve stream. I try to make this landing as smooth as I can. But I think these are hard to land because they put that ground effect in it for the Reno air racing. And they basically didn't improve it. This was stage 1 of ground effect, and they didn't do anything else with it. Because it's probably in the new sim. There's no way that should have bounced like that. There's no way in hell. There's no way that that's going to bounce like that. There's no way that that aircraft's going to bounce like that. Just rubbish. I'm pretty much there's no way in hell. Why don't they go back and fix their stuff? Jeez Louise. There was, yeah, they bring that in, Glenn, like, and it was too late to save it. They brought it back in where you could basically pick your own players that you wanted to race with, but it was too late. No one was using it. You know, that's the thing is, I thought we were going to do an ausflightsimmer carp, but we couldn't arrange it because you couldn't choose who you wanted to fly against and stuff like that. So that sort of got made redundant. So I think if they did it right, it would have worked out all right, but they didn't do it right. Yeah. That's why we can see dirt coming up everywhere, because people playing TEXANs, it's got it built into it. My coaster's stuck to my mug. I had a little Baron there, wanted to give us a bit of a race. I got the Reno pack and found it just horrible. Yes. Yeah. Very disappointed with that one. The thing is, there was no single player racing career where you could win money. Yeah, they should have done stuff like that. I bet you'll find that it's probably in the new sim in the base package too. Off the bed. All right. Hey. Yep. Cool. There's Mrs. Oz. She's off the bed. Right, let's have a bit of a squeeze of what we're doing now. We've got 2 legs to go. Holy dooly. This thing actually hauls ass a little bit. Yeah, but they've got rumors that they're going to start it up, but not in Reno, in a different airport. But the last couple of years, which obviously has happened many, many times, but yeah, last couple of years, some fatal accidents, that's for sure. Holy dooly. Jeez, I did that very, very badly. There's always one, isn't there? There's always one. They've shut it down, but the so there won't be a Reno air race, but there was rumors saying that they we're trying to get it up and running at a different airport still, and it was looking promising. So whether or not we'll actually see it there next year, it might be the year after. But yeah, there was rumors to say that they were going to get something up and running at a different airport. All right, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But it won't be the same, yeah. Oh, that is a tight turn. That is a tight turn. See if we can get some ground effect going on this thing here. Isle of Man? Really? That many? That's a lot. That's more than what I thought it would be. With that little angel and the little spit there. Bit of a buzz. Gotta remember to watch out for the trees here, because I do have collision on. Trees are bigger than what they actually are in the sim. We are hauling ass big time. Save the trees. Hashtag bring on 3D trees in the new simulator. Flying the snake. I'm gonna need to gain some altitude soon. We're playing a very dangerous game here. Very dangerous game. Low to the ground and climbing altitude. look at the F-22 dropping the dirt. It's pretty cool. Oh, look at all these gorgeous trees that you guys just fly through, having collision off. I'm hoping some of the trees will be a little bit brighter in the new sim when they're 3D. Because they're pretty lifeless in this sim. Alright, this is going to be interesting. We might not make it. Shit, we're not going to make this. We're going to stall. God damn it. We landed on the side of the... Oh, we landed on the side of the mountain. Oh god. This is what happens when I do silly things. Oh. Oh no. Goddamn trees. Oh, well, that was actually a mountain. I'll be honest, that was a mountain. Landed, yes. We landed on the side of the mountain. Yes. We landed on the side of the mountain. Landed one wing, absolutely, William Kelly. Yep, don't you forget it. Absolutely. Who would have thought that would happen? That was, yes, that's why I usually don't fly low, but we were flying low tonight, so. Tuba Man, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. What's Tree Simulator? Oh, come on. Come on. Mr. Beefman, can you put in an exclamation mark Ozcoin for me? Where did we just take off from? Who's that lagging behind? Posy. Posy's still sitting there, apparently. Departure, and we're going up to Reno. Rival, which we're going to do a stop over Lake Tahoe, I think, from memory. That's right, I'll play catch up. You're just too tired? Go to bed, Foz! Or you just like seeing my pretty face on stream? Either one.
Kilo Hotel, Tango Hotel, Traffic Alpha Sierra, X-Ray Golf Sierra, taking off runway 10 departure to the east.
Oh, that was a very good CTAF call. Very good CTAF call. I wasn't panicking, trust me. I was not panicking at all. I don't think anybody else was panicking, just so you know. Alright, well, let's turn some bits and pieces on here. Not like this, any of this actually matters in this thing. Fozzie, stop it. All right, let's do a little bit more sensible this time, shall we? What's the trimmer you just used? What do you mean, the trimmer? A ninja invisible tree. You gotta watch out for those ninja invisible trees, I tell ya. Timestamp did I put this? Oh, we're meant to be in the morning still. It's a bit brighter. There we go. Hey, you gotta watch out for those. Yeah, if you don't have collision on, you're not living in the sim. Don't have collision on. Put a 1 in the chat. Actually, put a 2 in the chat if you don't have collision turned on. Fozzie, I know you don't have collision turned on. Look at that. We've got two children in the chat. Bubba and Fozzie. I would say that more than 60% of people would not have collision turned on in the sim. Look at the Garmin going nuts here. Look at this. Absolutely flipping out. Russ got collisions and all the stresses. Nice. Who are you calling me Zimmer? I don't have a Zimmer. One day, maybe. But not now. Not just yet. You'll know when I'll have a Zimmer is because I'll put a donation goal up to raise money so I can get a Zimmer. At the moment, I don't have a Zimmer. All I'm hearing is excuses, Fozzie. You just go back to taking collision off and using the chat, my friend. You don't crash? Yes. Probably going to happen when you only fly one plane, Mr. Foz. I'm picking on you because you're tired, by the way. There we go. Amazing what a bit of altitude and ascending before you actually hit the mountains does. Get the G suit effect on. Yeah. I don't know if I've got that on or not, to be honest, but I'd probably say I wouldn't, but I wouldn't be never ever close to using it. The True to Life mod on. This thing likes to go. There's Mr. Brett Plays playing around over there. I wonder if the tanks have actually simulated in this properly. Room for some upside down flying. Here we go. Holding steady. True to Life mode is you crash yourself into the sim for 6 months while they fix your plane. Yeah, that would be interesting. Mum, no hands. Engine would have conked out by now, but anyways. Right, you got to put the wings opposite too. That looks funny. Oh, cruising upside down. That does look funny. Yeah, the Windsor conchs are out inverted, but not suffering. Sorry, but does not suffer from engine fires. I like the real one. Oh, there we go. That the world is flat, absolutely. Yeah, a lot of aircrafts can't actually fly upside down and keep the fuel going. So. Actually sending up. What's the altitude on this thing? Still actually going up. Was it true that a pilot flying a 707 was flying upside down? I have no idea, Phil. Wasn't he in a movie? Most of the older carb engines. Yeah, Glenn. Yeah, absolutely. PC-12 release date? What do you mean the PC-12 release date? From who? You read about today? It sounds legit. Huh. The demo pilot did a roll, really? Steamworks Geos, hadn't it? It's already released. Like 2 weeks ago. Pilot got a major telling off, but not for Xbox. Ah, I don't know. It won't be this week because there's no marketplace releases this week. The guys were actually saying with the SimWorks Geos that there was a bug that was stopping them from releasing it on Xbox. So I don't know how far they got with that. So. The problem is with the backlog list and so forth, you don't know. I think the actual developers themselves only find out when their stuff gets approved that they know it's probably going to be in the current week that they get notified or the following week. So it's even hard for them to figure it out. So. There we go. Even that was getting annoying for me for a little bit. Now I've got to trim the other way. There we go. Yes, absolutely, Xenon. Absolutely, you are keeping me awake tonight. Don't know why I'm so tired for. Streaming next, Adam, on Friday morning. So we generally stream Wednesday night, Friday morning, Saturday morning, Sunday night. So we're back to 4 streams a week, but I won't be streaming this Sunday because it's well, I may stream Sunday morning. We'll see what's going on, but I won't be streaming New Year's Eve, of course. Look at that, it's a 5th generation. You can tell it's definitely school holidays. He was simply selling airplanes. There you go. Well, that's probably a good remark. I need you back. Thank you, Xenon. I appreciate it. I'm keeping it a bit low key. Keeping it a bit low key tonight, though. We used to stream Monday mornings, but I don't know if I'll bring back Monday mornings again. We'll just stick with the 4 format for now. Starting to pick up some snow as we're heading slightly north. Lake Tahoe. Less is more sometimes, yeah. Yeah, we'll probably stream a little bit more when the new sim comes out, just for the start of it, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Generally, I spend Monday working on scripts for the Thursday videos, even though we haven't done a Thursday video for a couple of weeks due to Chrissy, but yeah, Monday's usually the Thursday video, so. Whoever's in the F-22, do you mind just pushing it back a little bit, please? Thank you. Flying not so close. Thank you, Beef Man. No parking. It's actually quite funny. It's super quiet here on well, my end of the Sunshine Coast. It's super quiet. I don't think I've seen it this quiet between the Christmas and the New Year run like 10 years. It is so quiet. There's tourists up here, but it is just quiet. Normally there's just cars everywhere and the traffic on the sunny coast at this time of the year is really, really bad. This year, not so much. Don't know why. Maybe because the storm's up there? No, I'm thinking probably more of the affordability, Brett. The cost of flying's ridiculous, and obviously all the interest rates. Maybe people are having a stay at home Christmas, I guess, instead of going away. Christmas was quiet, but now it's crazy. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It might change, but I don't know. It's been pretty quiet. It's usually basically from a couple of weeks to Christmas all the way through till like Australia Day. It's like chockers up here. But it just, yeah, it's really quiet. It's very strange to see. And we're out of coffee. But this thing is broken in many different ways. Like, lucky us. There's a beef man trying to get some screen time again. Tourist season. Well, normally it's the tourist season up here, Brett, like major, but so far, when I was driving around today, it was dead, and the day before it was dead. It's just really interesting to see. I've never seen it like it before. And I was down at the beach, I think the week leading into Christmas, and I was like, oh, it's got to be packed down there, and it wasn't. It was actually quite quiet. Mr. BL3, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Do the Crocs and Snakes, I suppose, come out during the tourist season? No, just the... Not really down here, no Crocs, more the drop bears, William. The drop bears, got to watch out for them. I'm immune to it because I've got an Australian accent, so I don't have to worry about them. Can I fly next? You can, but don't get too close, Mr. 717 fan. I just said to Mr. Beef to push back, so... Don't know why people like to fly next to me, but anyways. This thing's like a bloody Cessna with a radial engine, to be honest. It flies by itself. This is the off season. Not for around here, it's not. Yeah, okay if you're an Aussie. Okay if you're an Aussie. Further up north, Glen, they'll be having problems with octopuses and all that sort of stuff, but not too bad down at my end. What do you mean Christmas was decades ago? We keep our Christmas decorations going until the 1st of January, and then we tear them down. Bears and mountain lions. But yeah, we keep our Chrissy decorations going to the 1st of January, and then the 1st of January they come down. Because it's still the holiday season, even though Christmas is finished. And we've got a couple of days and then we're into New Year's. Which to me, New Year's is not a big deal. Good old Mr. P. Chest Peach Monster 955. Congratulations. He's done a friend request in front of everybody on the whole stream. Everyone saw it. Congratulations. Guys, put some holy doolies in there for Mr. Peach. To upgrade from a 1060 to 4060, and what are the main differences? Mr. Next Level Gaming. Next Level Gaming, I thought with a YouTube name like that, you would be the man to ask. Would you go from a 1060 to a 4060? I thought you would be the man to ask. What's your next level? Should be celebrating Boxing Day, not Chrissy. I put some boxes in the background. Boxing Day is already gone, my friend. That one's already happened as well. Today was Boxing Day. Boxing Day is what today was. Which is the day after Boxing Day. And tomorrow is just Thursday. But again, thank you very much to Mr. Elite and Mr. Evil. Thank you very much on this holiday season. I know, you know, sometimes it's hard to do those sorts of things in this time of year, so I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And this thing's like a caravan, Just keeps plotting along. I would have blown up the engine by now, but it's not obviously modeled in. And the TP family posted some pics of the Set It Up simulator they won in the 90k special, so that was very, very nice to see. Looks like it's made a nice home. Next big Aussie event, we see many boats that can sink between Sydney and Hobart. The old frame rate generator mod, hey? must have a bit of a headwind. This thing's, it's the as is 193. Actually, no. So we've got a tailwind. 195. There we go. Frame rate generator mod is the new golden what do you call it? Holy Grail. Going around for frame rates if you want to muck around with it. Personally, I'll just run things natively. Thank you very much. So Tahoe will be just over here somewhere from memory. Yeah, that should be just over to the left here. Are you able to pick up a preview? No, VL3. I'm obviously not on the I&I Builds friends list. So not we're not best buds in a good way. I mean, like, I've got nothing wrong. I love I&I Builds and stuff, so I think they make great quality products. So that probably sounded a bit sarcastic, but no, I'm not on their creative list, and nor have I contacted them to ask them to be on the creative list. By the looks of it, we will have a pre-release version from TFDI as well. Those guys have made contact, so that'll be nice. But so they've made contact with a billion other content creators too. Personally, if developers have contacted me to show something off, they generally have contacted a billion other ones as well. Alright, so there's Tahoe. So we're going to make a left-hand turn in. But from the looks of the A300, it looks absolutely phenomenal. They've really done some nice attention to detail. So I had a quick mess around and looked at a couple of the streams that the Captain Canada and so forth were doing, and it looks very, 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 very well done. They've all got beta versions of it. So obviously there's the market version they're probably sewing up now. It looks pretty good. Yeah. A lot more different than what the 310 was that they gave to Asobo for the 40th anniversary edition. So, but it was pretty detailed in X-Plane 11. So I was expecting good things from it, but it looks pretty good. And if you know how to fly a 310, I think the pickup should be fairly easy enough. Beefman's been watching Top Gun too much. Alright, I'm actually going to do something a little bit different. I'm actually using flaps now to help me slow down, but I'm going to do a flapless landing, see if I can avoid a bit more of the bounce, but it just means we have to come in a little bit hotter. Well, there's different versions of the A300. So they're doing the A300, sorry, the A300 600R. So what they said, because I don't know too much about the history of the aircraft, but they brought the technology of the 310 to the 600R to make it a more modernized version of the aircraft. And obviously it was the first Airbus made cargo aircraft. So it is longer and wider, I believe. If this bounces from this altitude, it's totally cool. Oh, now I'm ballooning and I'm running out of runway. There you go. So, no, I was doing flapless landing, Marcus. So this thing will bounce less with no flaps. So that's why I was going a bit quick. Didn't you hear? I said I was doing a flapless landing just to test it out. But it must be so boring, no one's listening. Don't blame you guys. Do not blame you guys whatsoever. But yes, it was a flapless landing, so we're coming in hot. In the sling, we do a flapless landing about 10 to 15 knots quicker. What we do with 2 notches of flaps. Because you've got to land at a less of an angle than with flaps. Try 5 knots less over the numbers with the flaps out. No, Glenn! I give up. I give up. Does your text has flaps? Yes. It does. You want me to put them down? I'll put them down for you. Yeah, they're coming down now. It'll take a while to come down. What's going up? BL3, I hopefully get back in there about mid-January. I'm just waiting for the guys to come back to me about it. Because they're packed out. So they're closed over Christmas, so all the flights are in the first part of January are all booked out. Been landing without flaps. Yeah, I didn't think it had flaps in it, and then someone said, oh, it's probably got wing flaps underneath the wing, and I'm like, oh yeah, it probably does. Because I was pretty certain the TEXAN had flaps. So it was a trainer, so you would think it would have flaps. You should start listening. What, to me? Oh, come on. Where's the next joke? Come on, seriously. Where's the next joke? You want to listen to me? All right. Here's your first tip, Marcus. Here's your first tip. Don't use a checklist. That's your first tip if you're listening to me. Unless you're flying real planes. What are they? Are they rocks or cows? No, they're rocks. Mountain shade? Yes. Try to do your best to avoid them and manage your speed and altitude in better ways than I do. Definitely school holiday time, that's for sure. Is that spoken stuff that gets generated really drops the frame rate sound big time. You need to extend your wings. The Hellcat with the wings together, or the Wildcat with the wings together. That is funny. It's funny how the sim depicts things. It is crazy. That thing was built for speed. Doesn't even need the wings. Yeah, wings up. Absolutely. Seems legit, yeah. That goes against the, everything I learned in my BAK about, lift. Goes against everything I learned. Oh well. Someone needs to tell Boeing that the the 777X doesn't need to worry about having fold up wings. Just leave them folded up the whole time. They don't need to put them down. How many millions of dollars could we have saved in R&D? Just giving them the, hey boys, just don't need to worry about it. Jam a spanner in there like you've done with many other planes before and keep the wings up. You'll be fine. The noisy F-22s, I tell ya. Come on, get around, you dirty thing. I swear this thing's got differential brakes that I'm not using correctly. Alright, I'm just going to plant it here for a second, guys. I'm going to be back in a couple of minutes, and then we're going to do the last leg of this stream as we fly up to Reno, and we might do a pretend circuit up there if we can. But I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Smarty pants. Alrighty. Sorry guys, I would have made myself a quick Milo to keep me going. I'm struggling a little bit tonight, but we're pushing on. We are pushing on. No, I was making sure that I was going to stay away from the trees. And we did. And we're just going to go up here. So it's not going to take us long to get up there whatsoever. Probably about 20 minutes, 30 minutes. One scoop. One scoop of Milo. There we go. This is why I don't sort of fly these planes, because as you can see, these things don't excite me too much. So I don't know why I get more excitement out of a GA plane than I do with these things, but yeah. That's why I don't fly many military and jet aircraft and zoom around and stuff, because I don't get too excited by them. I know a bunch of you guys love that sort of stuff. For me, not so much. My day's just started yet. Tonight is 15 hours. I need to get to go to hospital for my MRI on my shoulder. Well, Mr. Ryan Fox, hopefully you're in and out of there pretty quick to get your scans done, my friends. Full aerobatic rated, yeah. Flying in any plane except for Boeing. There we go, Mr. Phil B's trying to get an arouse from me. Need to skip the trees? No. See, it doesn't do much. That doesn't do much for me. Each to their own, though. Each to their own. The Wildcat and the Hellcat, yeah. Probably need to take the Hellcat out. The one that I have is the pre-release it version from. We had some turbulence there. Dipped the wing. From Got Friends, I believe it was. So I didn't get the full release version, but I did get the pre-release version. It's Mr. Lucky Phil over there. Geez, Mr. 717 fan, you took ages to get to 100 hours and now you're bolting along and you're up to 107. Doing a sharp turn, absolutely. Yep. Hey, Junior. Come to here for a sec, please. See you, Beto. Catch ya. Have a good one, my friend. Terrain ahead. Yeah, I know. I was just talking to Junior. No, he's not in trouble. He's off the bed. It's the problem with this thing doesn't have an autopilot. Can't go and tuck him in. Catch you later, Beto. We'll be back on Friday, mate. You can tune in while you're working away. There we go. Are we skimming close enough to the trees now? Probably gonna stack it again into the fence somehow. Are we even going in the right direction? Yes, we are. Come on, F22. Get out of my way. Are we going to really? We're actually going to Kilo Romeo Tango Sierra. How come I didn't pick actually to go to Reno? Anyways. Reno Stead, yeah. To, what's his name? Mr. Kit Fox. Brent Palmer's airport, I believe. Reno Stead, I think. Do the air races. That's why I picked it. Instead, yes. So we get some weather build up. I've gone off Mr. Trent Fox like I do every now and then with different YouTubers. I haven't watched many of his stuff recently. Steering's been a bit rough here. And which way, Mr. Tootie? Which way? Not that good, or? I know it's probably not the best scenic route that I've chosen for a prop trip in recent times. What made Flays? Because I was hoping that the 310, the 300 was going to be out, but we were due to fly some sort of prop aircraft, and I thought this would just be something a little bit different that people would like to see. Not my cup of tea, but I thought some people would want to do this, so that's why I chose this. And I thought, well, we might as well fly it up to where they race them, was the idea. But in VR, this would be amazing. In VR, absolutely be amazing. It makes change. Yeah, it's good to mix things up. Absolutely, it's good to mix things up. Mr. Marcus says, gotta go. Getcha, Marcus. Hope all is well. And talk to you soon. Of course. Of course we're going to have cloud. Is this Reno coming up on the right-hand side? I think it is, isn't it? This is Reno coming up here, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I sort of went off VR a little bit, only because I know that Reno International is not KRTS. I'm just saying as in Reno, as in the city. But I went off VR for a little bit, and I never got back into it. And the thing is, VR, I use VR quite a lot to help me with my proficiencies for real-world flying, which was absolutely fantastic. But that being said, get right, Mr. Icelandic Warrior. That being said, now, and I had the, I've got the HPG. I've used a couple of VR headsets, but my main one that I used was a HPG, HSP, whatever, the Reverb G2. But anyways, I could never get the sweet spot right, and now I understand why I could never get the sweet spot right, because I needed glasses. So if I actually got the lenses done for the HP, I think VR would be a lot better for me. But I went off on VR because I was just like, I can't get the sweet spot. This is annoying. And then I was trying out the Vero, and I couldn't get that to work. And so I've just went, I'm off VR for a bit, and I just never got back into it. But if I had to, I'd have to go and get the lenses made now. But it explains a lot why I always struggled finding the sweet spot. There's not as many high rises in Reno as what I thought there would be. I don't know. I might pick up VR when it comes out in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, whatever incarnation that's going to be, since they're giving up on mixed reality stuff. So, yep, there is a bit of weather. All right, is it time to be a smart ass yet, or what? Mainly casinos. Assume you've been to Reno, haven't you, Bubba? I would assume. Been out this way before. Get some trimming happening here. Lots of times. Absolutely valid 3. I always have, it's just I don't like being upside down. I've got to be a smart ass here and do a circus stunt flyby down the runway upside down. I don't know how well it's going to go. But I'm just being a smarty pants here. And obviously all my controls are opposite, so... feels all kind of weird. Get lower than that. feel like I'm going like vertical and not upside down. Do you reckon she could do a negative G pushover? Let's see. Jesus. Got a stall on me. We did it though. Oh, I was trying not to stall it. I was trying not to stall it. Holy dooly. We got up to 216 knots in this thing. Holy dooly. That was close. Holy dooly. Are we at the airport? Is this the airport that I'm fooling around in? This is, yeah, this is Stead, isn't it? It is too. All right. It is too. All right. We are going to try and figure out and see if we can do a lap from memory, because there's no pylons up here, I don't think, in this scenery. But we are going to try to do a lap. Had you breathing heavy? Well, if I knew that's all I need to do to get you to breathe heavy, I would have done it a long time ago. Let's see if we can do a bit of a lap here. Surely that I could see the marker in the ground. There's one there. I'm trying to find where the next one is. There's the go-kart track. I remember that being there. I could be a little bit off here. Use this tree here as a marker. I think I'm a bit too far out, to be honest. Ollie dolly, there's a house. Yeah, I went out too far. Oh, stutter, 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 stutter. Oh, look at that. Drop the wing. Oh, holy crap! I think some of the paint just got shit scared and fell off the plane. Didn't even scratch it, but I think some of the paint just go, all right, we're dead now. All right. No, I didn't feel any ground effect. None whatsoever. There we go. I got told off I was too noisy. Mrs. Oz come and close the door on me. All right, flapless landing. We're going to fly to the end of the runway a little bit though. One bounce, one lot of landing fees. There's Willie in the traditional H60. Oh God. This thing just does not want to slow down. Oh, how did that bounce up? I've got the bloody brake on, for Christ's sakes. Runway excursion here. Anyways, it is what it is. No, I probably couldn't get this thing to ground loop if I tried. I don't think it can do it with the flight model, which is strange because it should be pretty easy to do. Do you reckon? Did you reckon that was pole position? I think that was a pole lap. But anyways, make sure you let us know in the comments or in the Discord somewhere if you like this sort of stuff. If you want to see me to do more, I don't know. I'll see. No worries, Zenon. No worries. But I thought we'd just do a casual flight just after Christmas because it was a big lead up into Christmas with our 90k streams and our Chrissy streams. But we'll be back on Friday. I don't know what we're doing. We generally do airliner flights on Friday, but we'll see what goes on. I'm just gonna turn this off. Just be lazy and then do that as well. Great stream as always. Maybe. There we go. Russ has finally hit 50 hours. Big thank you very much to Mr. Evil. Thank you very much for the final dono for 2023. I appreciate that. And also Elite Dangerous. Elite Freemason for the 16 months there as well. Actually, I haven't looked at this scenery at all. Obviously, I've got this scenery for the other thing, but I've never really looked at it. It's a sort of boring looking airport, isn't it? To be honest. Many hangars here to hold all the aircraft for the race, but that's about it, really. It looks very similar to what it does on the YouTubes and stuff, so yeah. Yeah, something a little bit different tonight. Anyways, thank you very much for joining us. I appreciate it. We will be back on Friday for some more action. If you're not in our Discord, make sure you put in !Discord and jump on over and grab the link. That way, that's where we inform you guys what streams we're doing first. So that being said, love you lots, everybody. Big hugs, everyone. And I'll see you on Friday for some more Microsoft Flight Simulator. And yeah, have a good night. Have a good evening. Bye for now. See you guys. Thanks very much.